case of Izzy V Dumbheads. Go ahead. I'm impartial party. Go ahead.
Your Honor, we have gathered here today due to a case of perspective. On their side, Jay Superior and Late Night Grub view the situation as an act of oppression. Their main man, Izzy HD, who had done so much for them in the past, is clenching an iron fist against them. However, on our side, an act of betrayal. The accused have lied and cheated to keep secrets from Izzy HD, and as such, Izzy has retaliated in a fair and just manner.
Thank you.
Jay?
Defendants?
Your Honor. Okay, Your Honor. Dude. Your Honor, my partner, Late Night Grub, and I, Jay Superior. I lost it, dude. I can't.
You lost it?
Would like to defend the accusation that me and Late Night Grub are unlawfully withholding information from Izzy HD, when in fact, that information should be secured to us and us alone.
Move it.
Go ahead. Move it.
Your Honor,
Oh,
I would like to state that the plaintiffs, specifically Izzy HD and Broken Boot, keep many secrets from people such as me, Late Night Grub, Jay Superior, and others. So, in fact, keeping secrets is hereby, or as it seems, illegal and unlawful.
Okay.
Objection, Your Honor.
No,
May
I will allow this one last objection until we go on to the next round.
Alright. Late Grub here states that Izzy HD and I myself, the Broken Boot, keep many secrets from everyone in this clan. This is false. Everything we discover, mainly Izzy HD, is posted in the Discord. It is not our fault that the members of the clan do not check the Discord to find the information they are looking for.
Valid point. All right.
I would like to call witness Jay. He can speak on the behalf of many counts where someone has said there is a secret. Is it true that Izzy HD and Broken Boot say they have many secrets just for people like me and you to become frustrated?
yes.
Is it true that they may be keeping some secrets from us? For example, a specific grenade launcher.
In fact,
With
if
its
you didn't
rules.
mention it, I was going to call reference to it. Yes,
That's it.
that might have
Your
gone
Honor.
by the name of Ignition Code.
All right. Now you get your chance to question the witness. Is your boot.
Okay. Jay.
I'm
And
gonna go
Grub.
with right.
Mainly Jay. You bring up the ignition code grenade launcher.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever asked what role you should get on the grenade launcher?
No, I have not,
Then how can he be keeping a secret about it from you?
because in the middle of the raid, Izzy, who is the best player in the clan, is saying that a gun is good. That means the gun is good. So to hold that information and not let us know that the gun is good and to use it is unlawfully withholding information from the clan as the clan leader.
Okay. But has he ever stated that everyone should use this grenade launcher above every other grenade launcher that they currently own.
No, he is not.
Okay. And was he not using the grenade launcher in the raid?
He was.
So, to
Those
figure
two
out your
things you just said
information, to figure out your information, could you not just inspect him and see what he had equipped?
I would
For the
like to
information.
object to that because when me and Grub went to our pause menus to inspect both you and Izzy HD, you quickly switched off weapons and verbally said, switch weapons, they're looking. Specifically Grub, not me, but Grub went to look, and you both changed weapons.
Okay, let the record show. I never used the ignition code in the raid. Not once did I
Objection.
have it equipped.
Objection.
Then
Yep.
why would Izzy mention your name as well?
He asked me to inspect his character, and I did.
You said broken, change weapons.
Word for word.
Okay, and do specific encounters require a specific setup?
A setup that we did not know about. A setup that was not on the spreadsheet, mind you. A setup that
Okay,
Izzy
a
decided to keep
spreadsheet
to
which was
himself.
quickly dissolved. Many things were set up on the spreadsheet, and many things were not used.
A lot of this, especially like towards Atheon, we ended up having to like make our own builds. Like we had to like change a lot at the end. But yeah,
That
So how
fellow
can
stuff
you
worked out
blame
very
him
well.
for equipping a grenade launcher that wasn't on the spreadsheet when everyone equipped things that were not on the spreadsheet at Atheon?
because regardless of us all equipping different stuff that was not on the spreadsheet, as the clan leader, as the person who says any information that is valuable to the clan will always be in the Discord, that information was not told to us.
Okay. It has just been brought to my attention that the ignition code is on the spreadsheet in the Discord.
Dude, no. Nah.
Object.
Objection.
Object.
So,
Fucking object.
their entire claim
Objection.
that
Wait, hold on,
information
hold
the
on,
spreadsheet
hold
is
on.
withheld.
Hold on, Broken. We got an objection. What's good, guys? What happened?
After many, countless times before the raid to check the
It's starting to get
spreadsheet,
intense in
to
here.
check your builds. Oh,
What?
hold on. Hold my thoughts. I pause for a second.
All right. Cool. Go ahead then, Broken.
Their statement that for the ignition code specifically, information being withheld on the spreadsheet is false.
Nah,
Another
fuck it, I'm eating in your
objection?
courtroom.
After
Jay,
going
you
to the
disrespected this.
spreadsheet, after loading it up first, the first box to be highlighted is the one with Heritage Long Shadow Ignition Code by Izzy. That is the only box highlighted, so therefore it must have been just edited.
When was it last edited? Look in the top. Look at the top. It says when it was last edited.
Fuck.
Last edit was 2 days ago. Last edit was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
It just makes a lot of
Your
the stuff I
objection
just
is
said
overruled,
obsolete.
gentlemen. Keep going, Broken.
Broken, real quick. High five.
As a defendant, we must come up with an agreement between the four of us.
Yep.
As to
Your
what
punishment.
can we, our punishment, and what can we get in return if
Yes.
we exchange information. Our information about our so-called kept secret for all Vault of Glass challenges to be
May I
done with
also
us,
add
or at least if you don't do them with us, to do them with us this season. You may go and do it if you have time, but must be done with Jay and I both. And we will give you all the information, the evidence as to what our kept secret has been.
Izzy, I'll let you directly respond to that if you'd like to.
Can I get the deal outlined in short format
From me?
from whoever?
Alright. I have 2 videos of evidence. I will send them to you in a chat only if we get all raid challenges done completed with you.
Okay. I need to review with my my lawyer. Okay. We're ready.
All right. Whoever wants to
My attorney will deliver my response.
go ahead, Broken.
No deal.
All right, Jay.
Your Honor, I propose that after the information is presented in court, that not only should the defendants be able to participate in every single challenge for the Vaults of Glass and attain the Fate Breaker seal with no exceptions to completing every challenge, as well as Izzy HDL admitting that he is sorry.
So you want to give us information right now, and you're just gonna let Izzy decide for himself if he wants to. Is that kind of what I'm getting?
Your Honor, I take back everything I just said.
Alright.
All right.
Alright.
Go ahead. Jesus Christ. Make a mockery of my
Why?
courtroom.
I have a question for the plaintiffs. Why would you not want to do the challenge, all the challenges, specifically when I performed so great in day 1?
That's Osiris still here.
And after multiple times I have been completely fucked over, I would say this is a pretty fair deal, as they may take our information very useful.
I have a counter question to that. If you are wanting to do the raid challenges with us, why are you wanting to withhold information from us?
Trust doesn't be established.
This is because I have been countlessly fucked over. I would like to secure my title.
No cussing in the courtroom.
Fricked over, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would also like to lay witness to the fact that oftentimes in the past, when Grub has asked Izzy HD or Broken Boot a question, they have replied with, quote unquote, secret.
also like to reference that when Izzy HD asked Late Night Grub what he was laughing about, he replied, "It's a secret."
In a counter to that, I would like to. I would like you to also acknowledge the fact that Gruff has only done that once in comparison to the fact that Izzy's done that many times.
How many times has he done it?
At least over 10.
At least over 10. So you can't even give an accurate number as to how many times that statement has been said.
Can he deny that it's been under 10?
Izzy?
I need to review with my attorney.
Uh,
I think we're ready.
Alright.
My attorney has something to say.
hold on. Back. Just hang out with the baby falling. Alright. Go ahead. You can say something real quick, but Izzy is due at the stand.
Okay. Their last question was if Izzy HD could deny saying it's a secret under 10 times. And the answer is yes, he can deny that.
Okay.
How can Izzy HD deny that he is told, specifically Late Night Grub, it's a secret under 10 times?
By saying, I deny saying it's a secret more than 10 times.
It's a genuine question, and considering the fact that you're being held under oath, and I'm asking you this specifically, Izzy HD.
No, you call him to the stand.
Oh,
Call him to the goddamn
Okay.
stand already. Jesus.
Okay,
I called
okay.
him to
Hold on,
Hey,
I called
no
my-
smoke in the court.
My attorney lagged out. I at least need him back first.
Alright, sorry about that, Your Honor.
You alright? Alright. Jay?
No, I call Izzy to the stand.
Yeah.
Alright.
One moment, Your Honor.
Izzy? You solemnly swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and only the truth? Okay.
The liar.
He's ready.
Okay, Izzy HD. Can you honestly say that you have told me it's a secret less than 10 times? Ever?
Yes.
Okay, I have a perfect witness. As he may not be here right now, unless we postpone this, I would like to introduce Crossbone
Okay.
as a witness
Well,
what
Cross ain't gonna be
Izzy
on for like 10 hours. I thought we were wrapping
as
up
to
tonight.
what Izzy has said many times.
Objection, you cannot use a witness that cannot be present.
Unless, hold on, I said unless this is postponed. Crossbone is perfect witness. As you can see, they would really like this to be postponed, as they know they are wrong.
They wouldn't.
So they want it to be postponed, or they don't?
We
They
vote
do.
against it being
Uh,
postponed.
As they do not want to hear Cross's testimony,
We
as
intend on
Izzy
wrapping this
says.
up because I have work tomorrow. Well, schoolwork tomorrow.
Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I would like to state that both defendants tried to make a deal once their argument about ignition code was proven false. They have no grounds to stand on us trying to prevent a postponement because they have evidence. If they had evidence, they would have provided it before trying to make a deal.
Objection. Your Honor, That was not a lie. We did not know about the ignition code. We just both forgot. And honest, truly forgot.
So they forgot about the ignition code. That's fair. Everyone forgets sometimes.
You didn't address him as Your Honor.
But who's to say they didn't honestly forget how many times Izzy HD has said it's a secret?
Who is to say Izzy HD has not said many non-secret? Who is to say Izzy HD has said? I don't know how to fucking put this. Who
Let me
is
switch, let me
to
switch, let me
say? Who is to say that Izzy HD has said this is a secret less than 10 times?
You just
Your
said.
Honor, I would also like to make the statement, for I'm 100% sure of this, that Izzy has told Grub it's a secret more times than Grub has ever told Izzy it's a secret.
Objection. They have zero proof, and that's hearsay.
Most of this is hearsay.
No, you've witnessed a lot of this.
I've also, if I'm being honest, I've witnessed you saying it's a
Objection.
secret and him saying it's a secret. So
No, hold on, but less than 10
I have an
times.
objection. Objection. Specker, you have not. I'm gonna say this, Specker. You have not been around us for quite
I've
some
not.
time now.
Not.
As you can tell, Izzy from earlier had gotten a little upset for me saying that because I never honestly say that. That is the truth. I've maybe said that 3 times. This is the first time it's been this big of a deal. And the other 2 times that I can't even recall was nothing. Not a big deal.
Is this true?
Your Honor, I would also like to, on a side note, state that any information kept between me and Grub is of no importance to the plaintiff.
If it is of no importance, then why are you withholding it?
Simply because anybody is entitled to their own secrets.
Then why is Izzy HD no different? Why must he spill his guts to the whole internet so you can know one answer?
Because he willingly chooses to as the clan leader. And he makes that his job. But as members of the clan, that is not necessarily our responsibility.
Furthermore, I have another example. Jay, I'm not sure if you were there. In Beyond Light, the beginning of Beyond Light, there
Wait.
was an exploit through, not technically an exploit, but a certain lost sector was dropping many plus zeros. Even so, it was super easy to level
I
up
remember that.
to the current light. It was Izzy, Bam, and Crossbone on a team. They did not tell us for I don't even know quite how long, as apparently Cross and Bam were telling him not to tell us, which was me, Freddy, and Broken. Broken, is this not true that this happened? We were told late of this lost sector.
Oh.
I would like to ask the judge a direct question.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
So, in reference to this lost sector, did Izzy HD not tell you about it?
He told me, yes.
Okay, he told you. And as Grubb stated, me, him, and who was it, Freddy? Were in separate parties and groups. Now, we were a little behind Izzy HD's group. So, he may have seen this, and therefore may not have told us right away, which would have been due, or which would have caused the late response and notification of said lost sector.
Objection. How long did it take you for Izzy HD to tell you about this lost sector?
Oh, as soon as I got online.
Which was how long after Beyond Light came out?
A while. I think I came online like midday.
Okay. Broken. Yes, we were in separate teams, separate parties. But you must promise to tell nothing but the truth. Word by word. Did you not hear Izzy once say, Cross and Bam were telling me not to say it, and I didn't know for a little bit. But after I don't remember the exact time, but after a bit, Izzy finally decided to join and tell us. It was not instant. And that is not because we were behind them or they were behind us. It is purely because they were telling him not to tell someone, which was us.
I can honestly say that I do not recall Izzy HD saying he did not want to, or in any shape, form, or way, tell us about this lost sector because Bam and Gross wanted to keep it a secret.
Objection. I did not say Izzy did not want to tell us about it, but I do believe he may have not stuttered, but contemplated it for a few minutes after they said that to him.
What you believe and what actually happened are two different things. Keep your religion out of the court, Grub.
I take offense.
All right. I also
Offense.
hold on.
Offense.
Hold on. I just want to say something. We got to refocus this argument. This argument, and Izzy, correct me if I'm wrong. This is about. I don't even. What is this about?
It's about me saying it's a secret and me and Jay laughing.
I mean,
Your Honor.
like,
Your Honor.
yeah, go.
I would also like to state that after Grubb said it's a secret, and before this, I never said anything about information being withheld or there being a secret. I simply laughed. In which Izzy
So
said,
you're saving your own ass.
No, I'm not done yet. In which Izzy said, Jay, why are you laughing? I simply returned, I know my rights. And he offensively said, Jay, I own you. I own all of your rights. I rest my case.
Izzy, I'd like a
Your
direct
Honor,
response
Your
from
Honor.
you. From that.
I will admit to saying that.
Okay.
This goes to show that
Well, actually,
information
hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
must
I would
be
like to
shared.
correct what he said. I said,
Go ahead.
I own you. You have no rights. That's
Donna, that's
accurate.
even
Right, so
worse.
you made it a lot better. Great. Nick, go ahead. Go ahead, Greg.
That's it.
That's it? Alright, broken?
Okay. Jay Superior is Izzy HD's property, then he did unlawfully withhold information from him, therefore disobeying his master, breaking said rules laid before him.
Your Honor, no, Your Honor, I object. Since I am my own person, then I never was Izzy HD's property to begin with. Therefore, when I said I know my rights, did not condone such a reaction from Izzy HD for him to say that I have no rights. And quite frankly, I believe this is because of my ethnicity.
Alright.
In light of everything that transpired here, the defendant's argument that the ignition code information was withheld from them was proven false. We cannot confirm nor deny that both parties have participated in the "it's a secret" line. And we are unsure on where J Superior's rights are.
This is true.
This is all true. This has all been witnessed by...
Your second statement is not true. I personally know that it, but I will just say this. Both parties have said it at least once.
Okay. That's better.
Let's put it like that.
Judge Specker has been a witness to all of this. And therefore, it just further proves that Late Night Grub and J Superior have withheld information from Izzy HD unlawfully for no reason whatsoever.
I also don't think that it's right for you guys to demand from Izzy certain challenges being done. I think you guys should be appreciating when he helps you with these challenges. My verdict is that you guys need to show the video to him. I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure it's a funny video that we will all laugh at, and that in the future,
Your Honor,
you
I
guys
would like to
will be
object.
less.
Broken
Go ahead.
cannot kill an Oracle and Atheon.
First of all, what does that have to do with anything? And second of all, that statement is entirely
No
false.
way. Is that the video? Is that he can't kill an oracle? And you guys laughing about that?
No, it's
No.
not. But I would just like
No.
to put that out from day one. And I would also like to say, Specker,
I would like to point out
I
that
am
Grub can't
very-
spell the word
hold on,
confidence.
Hold on. I would also like to say, hey, I mean, at least I have 1K. I would also
Hey, at least I have
to
enlightened.
say, Specker,
Yes.
At least I have
I would
enlightened.
like to, I would like to say, hey, at least I have Vex Smith the class pussy. Izzy, I will show you the evidence and what we're laughing at if you do the VOG challenges. There's a very good reason why you should. You saw from day one, and you saw from day one why you should not do it with Broken.
Why you?
What are
I'm
you
really mad
talking
about that title he has on, and how he cannot get past Oracles. Dude, I'm sorry, Broken, but whenever it was you and Cross in there, you guys cannot.
It
get
was not
Oracles.
my fault when it was being crossed. Maybe one or like 2 times, but no, that was a cross issue, not me. So don't blame me for your personal problems.
Rob, I think we should just. I think we should just spill because honestly, I don't even
So-
care anymore.
Okay, yeah, we'll just spill.
Okay,
Jay
so
bought 800 fucking whatever those things are
What?
that we placed rallies. Jay bought 800 rallies. That's what he was laughing at, and I was laughing at my group chat with my friends.